This is not going to be your typical Maya Bay vlog. We just got caught in a monsoon. And we've been stuck here for a while just waiting this thing out. It's finally starting to get better.
This is going to be an adventure.
This adventure starts on the island of Koh Phi Phi. Most boats to Maya Bay depart from here, so we recommend staying on this island for one night so that your trip is not as rushed. We will quickly show you around before we take you to Maya Bay.
We're going to spend the first half of our journey here on Koh Phi Phi Island and check out what there is to do here before we go to Maya Bay tomorrow.
The touristy part of the island is very walkable and super developed.
So we're heading to Loh Dalam Beach, which is on the opposite side of the port where the ferries and such will drop you off. We heard that this beach is actually really nice to go swimming in. As you guys can see, after lunch, this place gets super crowded, so we are actually going to go to the edge of the beach and see if we can get a little spot by ourselves. Yay, let's cool off. This place is so beautiful. I'm so glad you guys came with us.
This beach is not to be missed. It has soft sand and warm, tranquil water with an epic view. We enjoyed a few hours here soaking up the sun. We suggest you grab yourself a coconut and just enjoy the island vibes.
Staring at this view makes me think that this place really is heaven on earth.
I can only imagine what Maya Bay looks like. It's supposed to be the most beautiful place on earth, so stay tuned for that.
We found the best restaurant on the island that we recommend for fresh grilled seafood, so check out Tonsai Seafood when you're there. Be careful ordering Thai food here. They'll ask you how spicy you want it, and if you're untrained, then ask for no spice. Daniel's Mexican and he barely survived the papaya salad. We'll include his struggle in the deleted scenes, but for now, let's head to Maya Bay.
Today, we are going to Maya Bay. I'm so excited. We're taking you guys with us so you can experience Maya Bay too.
We decided to go with a 6-hour tour rather than a 3-hour tour that's usually offered. This allowed us to go to Maya Bay and to a very beautiful island named Bamboo Island, which is said to be another untouched paradise.
Also, the 6-hour day doesn't include any food or drink, so we make sure you bring your own little snacks and some water too. Check out our ride for today. We highly suggest doing a long-tail boat because you get the whole experience all in one.
It took about a 45-minute ride to get to our first stop, Bamboo Island. It was a sunny morning and perfect weather conditions for a day out exploring.
We have officially docked at Bamboo Island. Let's go!
The price of admission is 400 baht per person. This also includes your visit to Maya Bay.
The boat driver just left us here for about an hour, and then we go back to the boat, and then he'll take us to Maya Bay.
The sand here gets probably like a 9.5 out of 10. As close to perfection as we get here. Jeez.
We arrived at around 9 a.m. and had about an hour where it was basically just us on the island. So we took advantage and enjoyed it before all the crowds showed up.
So if your boat driver asks you if you want to go to Bamboo Island, say yes. Trust me, you're gonna like it.
The sand on Bamboo Island was unbelievably soft and the turquoise water was surprisingly warm. The island isn't very developed. There are a couple of bathrooms and a small snack bar, but other than that, it's pretty raw and untouched. As usual, Daniel decided to explore parts of the island that were undiscovered by the crowds. And we ended up seeing some of the best parts of the island that were just stunning. Sometimes it takes a little more exploring to discover the paradise within the paradise. Don't you guys at home agree?
As we always do on the channel, we try to bring you to spots where the crowds won't go. We just found the tiny heaven within the little heaven island that we're in.
I mean, check out this beach.
Wow. Look at what we're looking at over there.
Wow.
This is what Thailand should feel like. Amazing. Wow.
This is really, really beautiful. I'm sure Maya Bay is going to be as beautiful too, but don't skip out on Bamboo Island. It's starting to rain now, so it's basically like, all right guys, on to the next.
It just got really crowded. Good thing we're leaving.
I mean, of course it's going to be crowded. This place is beautiful. Who wouldn't want to come here? It's not a bad thing. But if you do want to avoid a bit of the crowds, come early, obviously.
Our captain picked us up and we made our way to the island of Phi Phi Lay, the home of Maya Bay.
The realities of coming to Maya Bay. This place is absolutely packed right now. It doesn't matter apparently what time you come.
Yeah, this is what we expected. What you should expect too.
We might get a little lucky here because it seems like there's a lot of people leaving and not a lot of people coming in. Wish us luck.
The park ticket to Maya Bay was included in our Bamboo Island excursion.
They have bathrooms. I think they have a few places you can eat too. So it's not just you come in and see the bay. It's actually pretty developed. So it's coming up, the anticipation. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the most beautiful place on earth.
There are definitely a ton of crowds, but not as packed as I thought.
This is actually one of the most beautiful beaches I have ever been to. And yes, the sand is like velvet between your toes.
So here in Maya Bay, you cannot swim. You can only go up to your knees in the water and that's it. So for some reason, most people gather over there. And not a lot of people here.
Definitely take advantage of that so you have a little piece of heaven to yourself.
If the previous beach had a 9.5 out of 10, from the sand standpoint, just a 10 out of 10, the smoothest sand on the entire planet. I don't know what else could match it. So, is it worth coming? Yeah, just expect a bunch of crowds, and for some reason everybody's gathering on that side of the bay. Come over here, keep walking, and you'll have at least some sort of privacy. A little bit, just enough to get some good pictures.
The park rangers, they don't play.
If you step a little too much into the water, they blow their whistle and they're like, no, 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 out.
So
here.
respect the rules or you will be fined up to 100,000 baht, which is like $3,000.
As we were leaving Maya Bay, the weather turned on us really fast.
From sunny to pouring rain in 5 minutes.
It's pouring and we're waiting for our little longboat. This is the reality of travel, guys. It's not just beautiful sunshiny rainbows.
As soon as we got onto the boat, the trip back started to get a little scary.
This is gonna be an adventure. It's monsoon season.
We've been stuck here for a while just waiting this thing out. It's finally starting to get better.
Our boat ride back was originally supposed to take 20 minutes, but ended up taking hours. This wasn't at all what we envisioned for our day, but that's the reality of travel.
Believe it or not, we made it. We made it. This is how it ended. Super wet, but in one piece. Hopefully the gear survived. We haven't checked that, so we're going back to the hotel and checking. So after being caught in that monsoon, this is the sunset we're rewarded with. We have to pay the price though.
We ended the day watching the sunset on the beach, but couldn't help but be grateful that we survived a completely unexpected and chaotic day. We hope you guys at home appreciate us keeping it raw and real.
And that concludes our video for Maya Bay, the good and the bad.
As always, thank you so much for watching.
We're always forgetting stuff. This time it was Daniel's hat. That's gonna go in the bloopers. Did you catch me?
The lady at the restaurant is doubting my skills to handle the spice. We're about to find out. I'm gonna eat it all.
Is it as spicy as she said?
We weren't playing around. These people don't play. If you are untrained, do not get the spicy stuff.
I was just talking to Daniel and he wasn't responding, and then I realized the chilies hit him. Tell me I'm wrong.
My lips are numb.
You haven't spoken in like 5 minutes. What happened?
I'm not gonna let her defeat me.
We've been sitting here eating dinner and he legit hasn't spoken because his lips are so numb.
I defeated it at a great cost, but I got my hand raised.